Well, Uncle Durrell brought us one.
They didn't have that in 40, I don't think.
No, I don't think so.
Tell us what it is, Durrell, so we can show everybody.
It's a 37 Ford Deluxe.
Flathead V8, and it's never been monkeyed with. It's had a respray at one point, but that's about it. Had the interior redone. It's in very good shape. And it's been sitting for quite a while, but I mean, this thing is cherry though. It's original flathead. Still got the 6-volt system in it. It is a cream puff. The old banjo steering wheel. This would have came with that mohair interior, wouldn't it? Yep. And like I said, it's got some dust on it, but she has just been sitting. We're gonna clean it up for Uncle Durrell and see if we can't help him get it moved. But we're gonna take videos for y'all so y'all can see it as it goes. It's a dandy. When was the last time you saw a 37 Ford? Bonnie and Clyde got caught in a 34 Ford. So this is very similar to it. All right, Jeff. Have mercy. That's beautiful. Boy, she'll take good pictures. And it's a good time of year for a car like this. All the leaves on the ground, they look good in the leaves. We're going to do a little facelift on Uncle Durrell's 37 Ford before we get it listed. The battery's dead. This old girl ain't been crunked in a while, so looks like it's a positive ground setup on it, 6 volt. So it's still original. We're going to get him charged up, check the water in that battery, and start wheeling her over and see what happens. And while we got the battery charging, I'm going to push the little 1-barrel off and go through it, take the top off of it, and see what's stopped up. He says last time he ran it, which was 5 or 6 months ago, y'all seen his shop. He's got a shop full of them. It would idle great, but if you gave it any throttle, it would try to fall, stumble on his face. So I'm figuring it's got a bad accelerator pump. It's probably got a jet stopped up. Probably just from ethanol fuel. I mean, the fuel's super clean in it. Looks good. But I imagine he's got a jet. Probably missing new ethanol's done gone green on him and plugged the port. So we're gonna pull it off now. And just like that. Oh, she comes. That's a 2-barrel. Isn't that adorable? All right, let's open it up at the same time. I just got them all loose, and luckily she's all loose. Accelerator pump was awful dry. There ain't a drop of fuel in her. But again, she's been sitting for quite a while. How dirty is that in there? It's not terrible. We'll clean it. Okay, hook him up. We're gonna cheat a second. That 6 volts fighting us. Got him. We're gonna switch on. There we go. We're running. And she's running. What is that? 40 pounds idling. She's running 40 pounds oil pressure idling. Sounds pretty good. I'm gonna race it up a little bit. All right, very good. She's a runner. Sounds pretty good. I'm gonna kill it. All right, we got her polished up. She's shining nicely. We've checked the plugs. There's one miss to it, and I think it's got a coil wire that ain't making contact. We're fixing to pull them off again, but well, she shined up nice though. All right, Tater's gonna fire up. She's done been polished, cleaned up, plugs is cleaned, points filed, carburetor cleaned, fuel line cleaned. There she goes. Very nice. Not too shabby. Which the old girl didn't need a lot. She just needed a phone to focus. Focus. There we go. She just mostly needed some cleaning. Just from sitting around. Got to wipe it a little bit more. Still got some wax on it. But never seen a 37 Ford. That's what they look like. Headlights. Oh, flathead runs like a sewing machine. Taylor driving now. It's trying to rain on us. We're gonna get some pictures, but the rain may stop us. We could take him over in that little road of dogs. He's got leaves on the ground. I talked to the guy that had this car before Uncle Durrell had it, and he said it was a frame off nut and bolt restoration. It was done about 20 years ago. Motor's fresh, everything's been gone through. Said it was solid as a rock. And again, it was 20 years ago, so she shows a little age here and there. Mostly if you look on the paint, you'll see a dry spot just from time, but paint still shines up really well. Interior's mint. Brand new tires on it all the way around. Even the spare's brand new in the trunk. And like I said, we still don't know everything about it. I'm just going by what the previous owner told me. Said all the window fuzzies and all the gaskets, all that's brand new in it. All the sweeps. Said tons and tons of parts. The car was from Tennessee originally, and the owner there, I believe his name was Bob Baggins. He's the one that built it, but 20 years ago, and it's floated around a couple times. And Uncle Durrell's had it. He's had of it since close to 2015. He's known it, and I bet it hadn't been drove hardly anywhere since then until now. But running good, runs out great. And this has been upgraded. It's got wet brakes. I don't think wet brakes came out until 1939 on these Fords. This one should have had mechanicals. Them leaves look good. Yeah, getting the curve. But this one's got wet brakes, so it stops great. Drives great. It's a dandy old 37. Yeah.
Can you cut it off?
Yes, sir. There we go. And I don't want to touch nothing. We got it all clean. Let me do a quick walk around of it before we start taking pictures. And it's trying to rain on us, so it's probably gonna beat up like crazy as much as we polished it today. Pop the trunk up, Tyler. There we go. The trunk's clean in it. Oh, that's been painted. That's a brand new spare. This rain's messing up my focus. There we go. Brand new spare, and that is a dummy for the bottom. An extra towel for wiping it, I guess. But from the looks of it, this car hasn't been painted but maybe once since 37. The motor was taken out and painted. Like I said, they had it down the frame. The frame's painted. The bottom of the car looks great. It's super clean underneath. Be hard pressed to find a nicer one. And you can tell they had the whole thing apart when they done it. Everything's painted and put back like it's supposed to be. And like I said, not to say she's perfect. Like I said, you know, it's had 20 years of life since it was done. So if you look hard enough, you'll find a little scratch or a little ding or something like that. But few and far between. It's a good car. It's an original car. We've had a bunch of Fords come through over the years, but I don't know last time I saw one come through with still had his flathead in it. They've all got LSs or 350s now. Shut the door. Let me get this shot here. The driver door glass has got a crack in it, but there's a brand new one in the trunk. Just hadn't put it in. Like I said, all the door rubbers are replaced, windshield rubbers, even the roping around the fenders. They replaced all that, and the bumpers, I believe them to be new. They're in excellent condition. Headlights are in excellent condition. The chrome on the car is very good. Running boards are excellent. Motor has no leaks. There's no drips underneath it. All right, y'all. Thanks for watching this little 37. We're fixing to shut it off and get some pictures before the rain comes down hard. It's fixing to drop. This is neat. On these old Fords, that is your ignition switch. You want to crank it, turn it on. And the windshield, show that. It's a pop out. You turn that, and she pops out for you and lets the wind come in. And all those rubbers are new, and it's an awesome little car. I really dig it. Would have had mohair interior. They did a velour, but it looks nice. Watch it shut off again. This is awesome. Killing it. There's your key. Neat. Okay.